Aktuálne sa pripravujeme na prezentáciu Slovenska v Singapure. Budeme prezentovať našu obchodnú komoru. Máme tu pozvaných pár hostí, ochutnávku vína a pálenky. Tak toto vyzerá teraz u nás. The most convenient is to come to Košice. Because Bratislava and Vienna is so close that they prefer to go to Vienna. And for us it's 5 hours to go by car from Prešov to Vienna. But to Košice, 25 minutes.
So I just wanted to share with you all that about more than 10 years ago, when I met Peter, we actually had a Spotlight Singapore exchange program between the Singapore government, the Slovakia, and the ruling party at that point in time in Czech itself. So we did a 3-city sort of tour, but that was more for political cultural exchange program. So we took it to a different level now. Last year or beginning of this year, we started what we call the Singapore Chamber of Commerce in Slovakia. That's helmed by some of board members here, including John and Peter himself. Okay, so without further ado, I will let Peter share with you his vision for this Chamber of Commerce. Peter, please.
Thank you very much, Lyndon. So, welcome. I'm very happy that you find time and come to this small venue. Now I will briefly introduce myself, our journey, how I entered Southeast Asia, and later we introduce what we would like to do here. So, as Lyndon mentioned, I am an architect. I am focusing in residential projects. My clients are high-end luxury villa builders. So we are working on the top projects in Slovakia, as well in Austria and Czech, mostly for Slovak or Czech people, because we are very similar. What I found here in Singapore, it was co-working, so I bring a co-working concept to Slovakia in 2016. Now we have 3 co-working spaces under our brand where we working, selling products and services as well. I'm also a small real estate developer, so if we are in the budget, we buy a land, build a house, and then sell the house, sell the property when it's done. So no need to listen our clients, just sell when it is done. I am a traveler. I love to travel to Southeast Asia, Singapore, and from Singapore to other countries around. And also I am a little bit writer. You can see my book here. I wrote a book about my traveling, about our projects, about our vision. So I'm traveling to Singapore since more than 10 years, since 2013. This is the map of the world. This is Slovakia. And that's Singapore. Now, after years, the traveling from the both countries are very convenient. We have almost direct flights from our city to Zurich and Zurich, Singapore. So it's accessible, easy to travel. So this is my first time in Singapore in 2013. We are there with Lyndon, my brother.
So young. That was my younger brother.
First time in 2014 with John. We entered Singapore. And in 1916 I met also another friend and a lot of friends. So on this slide, I would like to just say that I'm entering Singapore every year, and I'm happy that I have every time more and more good friends. I see here good people. Finally, we bring Lyndon to Slovakia. This is Lyndon in my office in Bratislava, our capital city, with John also. And I'm not sure if it is 2017 or later, because Lyndon were after that several times in Slovakia. So always is hanging there, Singaporean flag, some Chinese details, and my Merlion always with me for the years. Finally, after years, Lyndon brings some business people to Slovakia, and we were very happy that we can introduce the Slovakia, our region, our culture, etc., to his business partners. So now we are here, 4 people from Slovakia guiding the Singaporeans. So in 2025, we launch Singapore Chamber of Commerce to be more, let's say, polite, to be more official, to keep venues like this one or similar venues. We have a lot of networking sessions in Slovakia. For example, like right now here, we are entertaining the people who would like to get new information about Southeast Asia, about your habits, about your culture, maybe nature, also business, and we are inviting them to join us and come to Singapore and Southeast Asia region. So I would like to tell you a few words about vision, goals and activities. As a vision is to connect entrepreneurs, Slovak Singaporeans. We will speak later about the entrepreneurs, about the sectors as Chamber of Commerce, about industry, and we would like to support your connections between our countries. And it's not only about Singapore and Slovakia. We represent a lot of countries in the eastern part of Europe, as well as you represent several countries as Singapore and Southeast Asia countries. Okay, it's not only 2 countries. I think the best way how to connect the people is understanding the culture, the history. So as I read a lot of books about Southeast Asia, I just finished some general book about Southeast Asia, previously history of Malaysia and Singapore. Now I have history of Vietnam on my desk. So I would like to understand you better, because it's not so easy to read one small book and understand your backgrounds. It's a little bit complicated for us and for good understanding. But anyway, I think the Slovakia is a stable country to do business. As we want to open the private embassy in Singapore, I would like to open your embassy in Slovakia as well. One of the key activities is networking sessions. We do as well since 2016, when I start as a co-working manager in Slovakia. It's quite difficult for us to manage everything from Slovakia here. So big thank you to Lyndon. He takes care about the mission here in Southeast Asia. And we together launching this chamber and starting to growing with our members. It can be for free, but it's not so free, because we have some expenses with venues, etc. So we have to cover our networking sessions, and also we will appreciate if you can share the information from the chamber, because nobody knows where information about our activities fell down. So it should be easy to have the big network with a lot of sharing, a lot of information in the online space. just preparing the advanced membership for the people, for entrepreneurs who really want to join the business, really want to expand from Singapore to Slovakia or otherwise.